Hello, good evening. So today is video 46 of my 100 tips in 100 videos, and today I wanted to go back about planning and at the beginning of a new project or a new business is the planning stage, and where you need to think about your short-term goals, long-term goals. And there's a really good exercise to do, which is not so much of a marketing exercise, but of a mindset exercise, which is creating your vision board. I did a live workshop here in Rosario in November last year, and it's a really good exercise to think about your project and put some goals, like long-term goals, and think about not just how you're going to do it, but what you want as a finished product, as a finished project. What for you would be a successful project? You know, even before thinking of what all the things that you need, is thinking of the day where you will think, this is it, this is working, this is what's happening, this is who I'm working with, this is what I'm doing, and doing that exercise of planning the future is a really good exercise, because it forces you to think about your end goals without thinking too much about how you're going to do it. And a couple of days ago, I was listening to someone, and it was really good. The person used a very good example, and it was about thinking about the future clients that you want for your business, and especially for those of you who may be starting out and you haven't got any, you're really literally starting out now, and you haven't got any clients yet. But one of the important steps to have already in place is, do you have a contract for future clients? Do you have an onboarding plan? In marketing, onboarding, it's related to all the different things that you will communicate with your new client to be able to work with them. So, for instance, I send them the contract, send them the invoicing information, or your bank account, or whichever mode of payment you've got, sending your clients all the questions prior to the project. So whichever projects you have, you may have a questionnaire. So do you have those pieces of information in place even before you actually get your first client? And one of the things that, and we all do it, we wait until I get the first person and I'll get that ready. No, you really need to get it before, because that's part of the planning, and part of making sure that you're ready for what's to come. And there's one it would be, and I like the analogy, it would be like going into the wood without knowing the path, but not making that first step into the wood. And you need to be able to go to the other side. You need to make that first step, even though you don't know the whole walk through the wood, but you'll still make that first step. And getting yourself ready is part of it as well. So getting yourself ready for when you have 10 clients is also part of it, because that will be, going back to some of the things that I may have mentioned, I'm not sure if I mentioned before here, but talking about the law of attraction, talking about thinking about what you want and sending the right information, having the right or the adequate attitude towards what you want. So thinking about what your plans for what you're going to do when you have 2 clients, when you have 10, when you have 50, is really important to do it, even though you're just starting out. And so that's very important to have all those pieces in place, because those are the first step into getting those clients that you want to get, or selling your products. So for instance, if your website is about selling products, You know, have you thought about packaging? Do you have stock packaging? Do you have all the items that you want to be able to sell on your website, on your e-commerce website, for instance? Have you thought about sending delays? How are you going to be able to communicate with your client? Have you looked at it before, thinking, you know, if I send this item to this place, this city, how long it's going to take? And to have ideas of what's going to happen. So what do they need to do? What do you need to do? So having everything, not everything prepared, but being prepared is the first step into going and into your success. It's the first step for your success. Sorry. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm for those of you watching the video for the first time, my name is Sabine, and I'm a marketing consultant, and I help professional women around the world to create an online business and an online business that allows them to live and work anywhere. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.